please.
So food sovereignty was an idea that was generated by Via Campesina in 1996 at the World Food Summit in Rome. And what they were looking at was the existing idea of food security. Now, food security happens when there's enough food around for people to be able to access it and eat it. The thing about food security, though, is that you can have food security under a benevolent dictator. I mean, your dictator can provide you meals at McDonald's and a little bag of vitamins to be able to compensate your body for the nutrition McDonald's will not provide. But that will be a situation of food security. In other words, what food security fails to talk about is control and power. And that's what food sovereignty does. Food sovereignty is about power in the food system. It's about who gets to control how food is distributed in a society, in an economy. And in fact, that's right there in the heart of food sovereignty. Food sovereignty is defined as nations, peoples, states, and communities' rights to be able to have rights to be able to dictate their own food policy. Now, in a sense, that's kind of weird because food, when you hear talk about rights, usually those rights are individual rights. But what food sovereignty does is take that idea and mess it up. It says, look, we need an international discussion, we need a national discussion, a regional and municipal, but it also means having a discussion even at the level of the household. And I think that that's one of the really important elements of food sovereignty, is that it takes relations around power, even at a household level, and tries to make them level. That's the project of food sovereignty. And in the Via Campesina meeting in Maputo earlier on in 2008, one of the slogans around food sovereignty came out to be this, that food sovereignty is about an end to violence against women. Now again, I mean, that doesn't sound like it has anything to do with food, but of course it has everything to do with food, because of women's role in the food economy, because of the relations of power that exist even across the table. And food sovereignty aims to level those power relations from right at home all the way to at an international level, and that's the great promise of food sovereignty.